You guys see it. You already know it. It is Good Morning Game Day, and we rocking and rolling. Boy, we're going to get this party started early this morning. We got Coach John Montgomery, D.L. Reese, Bam Thompson Smith joining us this morning, and we coming here for
Morning.
you. Coach, man, it is fantastic to see you this morning. How we doing this morning?
Blessed and highly favored. This day I will rejoice. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm ready to go, man.
All right,
I'm
let's
ready to
go,
go.
Coach.
I'm
Let's
ready
get
to
it
go.
started, Coach.
Hey, man. So, Pam, good morning. Earl,
Good
good morning.
morning.
Morning, Coach. How are
Mac,
you? How are you?
man, I'm blessed, man. And guys, thanks so much for having me on. Always a pleasure to kick it with you guys. Good morning, game day. We thank everybody for tuning in. Let's start this thing off playing a game of don't look now, but in the National Football League. Because we're going into week 6. Okay.
All right.
Don't don't look now, but I'm ready.
Oh, okay, y'all want me? I can go first.
Okay,
Go
Pam.
for it, Pam.
Let's see. Don't look now, but oh my God, it's still early. But the Washington Commanders is in the top 10 in the NFL. And oh my God.
Ain't no
That's
question. That's a
right.
good one. That's a
And
good
No,
one.
see,
that's right.
That's a good one. That's a good one, Pam. You got another one? You got another one?
yeah, now you're totally not going to agree with me, but I'm going out on a limb saying don't look now, but the Dallas Cowboys will hold off one of the top offensive teams on this weekend.
Okay.
Mm, I
Big,
don't know.
big,
I don't know.
big test. Big
Jared
test
Goff
this
will have his worst game of the season.
big test this week
Prediction.
going to Jerry World with Detroit. No question. No question. Earl, let me hear you, man. Let me hear you, man.
Don't look now, but I think Antonio Pierce would not make it to the end of the season for my Raiders. I think he's going to be replaced by a backup. This whole Devontae Adams situation seems like he lost control of things, and I just don't understand what happened. He changed. He got a quarterback that's starting this weekend. I never heard of him. Donald, somebody. I can't remember his name. But don't look now.
Okay.
I'll be shocked if he makes it to the end of the season. And
Okay.
and and, and the other thing is that don't look now. I think the Atlanta Falcons are legit. I think in week 6, I think the Falcons and the doggone Buccaneers going to be battling it out. The Saints had something to say last weekend. Okay, that's fine, but I think at the end of the day, the Atlanta Falcons, believe it or not, are going to be the team that come out of the NFC South right there. So don't look now. That's me.
All right. Those are two good ones, Earl.
Yeah.
K Mac.
Yeah.
Let me hear you.
I'm gonna
Let me hear
go.
you,
I'm
K.
gonna go. I'm gonna go with the obvious. Don't look now, but the Baltimore Ravens have started to put this thing together, and the Baltimore Ravens will end up looking like the best team in the NFL in about 2 weeks. It will be no doubt. It will be no question, and it's going to be up to the Kansas City Chiefs to catch the Baltimore Ravens versus the way it's always been. The Ravens try to catch the Kansas City Chiefs. So don't
Right.
look now. But if they finally started to put this thing together, and then say, "Oh, wait a minute, we do have Derrick Henry, and it will work."
Yeah.
So there's a lot to be said. There. I guess the only other thing I want to say is, don't look now. But I told you the Washington Commanders was going to be champions in the NFC.
Oh my
I
God.
tried to tell you, every last one of you. That's right.
Yes.
Fix your face, Reese. Fix your
No,
face.
no, no.
You and
I'm
Pam.
pushing my face because the team you just picked. That's gonna be the best team in the NFL. They play the Washington Commanders in the BWI Parkway Series on tomorrow. So
Yeah.
okay,
Hey,
They're
look.
gonna
I
beat them.
said that I said the NFC. I understand. I know who we are. I know
okay,
we not the Baltimore Ravens just yet. I know we're
okay.
not there. But
Okay.
doggone it, I tell you what, if we end up being the Baltimore Ravens and we beat them on this Sunday, tomorrow at 1 p.m., what you got to say then?
I hear you. I hear you. I hear you.
Congratulations.
Hey, and and
All
and
Congratulations.
and by
That's it. That's all I'm gonna say.
and by the way, K Mac, excellent observation on my Ravens. You know, me and John Harbaugh go back a minute, and I'm a Harbs fan. I'm pulling for you, John, man. But I've spoken like a true coach about what Derrick Henry has brought to that offensive unit. My don't look now, but is y'all remember when we did the draft? When we did the NFL draft? We
Yeah,
covered the draft. Okay, back
yeah.
Yeah.
in April.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay. My first don't look now, but is the New England Patriots have succumbed to the pressure of losing, and they have replaced Jacoby Brissett, who you can win with. You won't win because, but it's a proven fact. You can win in the NFL with Jacoby Brissett. But no. You putting Drake May out there, okay, who is not ready. He was never ready. I had a long visit with my good buddy Rex Ryan. We're talking before the draft, and he's like, Johnny Mont, can you believe that the New England Patriots are taking Drake May? You could have gotten 3 first-round picks, and that would have improved that team immensely. But no. You took Drake May, who is not ready still, and you're going to put him out there. You succumb. I listen to you. Let me finish.
Go ahead. Okay.
You put him out there. He ain't ready. Okay? And it could put Jared Mayo in the crosshairs because they're 1-4, guys. They're 1-4 right now. You're losing, so you stuck him out there and he ain't ready. Now, you don't get no better. Okay? You're in a division. Nobody thought New England was going to be a playoff team this year. And you took this guy, okay, way higher than you should have, and you could have got 3 first-round picks for him. But no, you did. Now, I'm just telling you, watch and see. These are all prognostications.
All right.
I listen to yours.
Okay.
Now I got one more.
Well, hurry up.
We got something for you, Coach.
Okay, good. I love presents.
I got people. We got people
gifts.
chiming in too, Coach. We got people chiming in, so we got some stuff to take care of, some business
He
this
say
morning.
little pressure.
Okay. The second one is don't look now, but spotlight on you, Stephon Diggs, because Nico Collins is down, and he's gonna be down for at least another 2 to 3 weeks. You came to Houston on a 1-year deal because now you couldn't get along with Josh Allen and this Josh Allen. And okay, you got $22.5 million in this 1-year deal, and the number 1 receiver, Nico Collins, is down. And you want to be a number 1 guy. You're a diva. I get it. Okay. Tank Dell's a slot. Okay. He ain't a 1. He's a dadgum good slot. So now, spotlight on you. It's time for you to step up and deliver. And that's my don't look now.
Let me jump in. First of all, you're arguing against yourself. Yeah, you said New England. Nobody expected New England to do anything. So that's when you draft a quarterback. Build him up. He can start game 1. He can start game 2, 3, or 4. He can start those games. I mean, week 6. So I mean, he might as well get ready. My point is that when is he going to get ready? You drafted enough to think that he's capable of being an NFL quarterback. He's not Bryce Young. He's better than that. He has the eye posture, what they call it, where he can see things that a lot of people don't see. And this guy's very, very capable. And he's from UNC Chapel Hill, and he's a gamer. So get out there, Coach. Drake May is going to be okay. Thank you.
Just like the last 2 who came from Carolina, you told me the same lie about them. You told me the same lie about them. Huh?
Oh my goodness! I'm catching it from the UNC faithful, and I get it. Okay, I guess I had that coming. We'll see.
So, Coach, hey guys, we got people chiming in on the chat, man. I just want to give a quick shout out to Randall. He's a listener. He tunes in every day on the show and down in Tampa. So happy to hear that you're safe and things are going well for you, Randall. So keep in our prayers, my friend. So we appreciate you.
Absolutely.
Look, with all you guys got going on, you want to join us in the mornings. Look, we could be more grateful. So we really
appreciate it for everybody that's tuning in. Thank you, Randall. Man, we appreciate your support. Thanks for watching.
So I forget. Look, James Ross, we gonna get to your Steelers here. Don't you worry. We ain't gonna leave them out. I got plenty to talk about when it comes to the Steelers. And then you got Kendrick. He joining us this morning. Kendrick talks about if you can win with Jacoby Brissett, when you gonna start doing it. So I'm just saying.
Hey, these are all.
You can win with him, but you can't win because of him. That's what Coach said.
You can't. You can win. It's a proven fact. It's a proven fact. So you're going to put this guy out there. The bottom line is winning. You got to win. So yeah, you'll season him, Drake May, but you're going to lose a bunch of games. A bunch of games.
They're gonna do that. They're gonna do that with Jacoby as well. So my Drake May ready.
Get that experience.
Thank you, Pam.
I knew I wasn't gonna win. I don't know why in the hell I went down that road. I knew I wasn't gonna win. I knew I wasn't. No, North Carolina quarterback. I get it. Nah, yeah, I get it. Okay. Hey guys. Let's get into college football. Is it okay?
Let's do it.
Okay, yeah. We can come back to the Steelers a little later. That's cool. No.
You know what? No. Hold on. Yeah, let's talk about the Steelers, coach. Let's talk about the Steelers.
Fine. Let's do that.
I just saw something last night that Justin Fields is going to start, but Russell Wilson will be active this game. What the hell is that?
You know exactly what it means, Reed. Russell Wilson's going to play. Russell Wilson will be. They'll move him up to the number 2 quarterback.
Right.
That means that the minute he throw that first doggone interception,
Yeah, you're right about that. I agree. I agree.
But if he winning, they're gonna leave him in the game and say, "Oh, we just had to make sure Russell was winning." But if he starts stumbling again, because it appears that Justin Fields is one of these guys that he starts out okay, but by week 4 or 5, I mean, it just all starts to unravel for him, and he just can't stay focused.
You said it right. He's okay. Okay ain't winning nothing. He's okay. Okay ain't gonna win a jack.
The problem is okay has gotten not so much right as we continue to go. So that's a problem for him right now.
Pam?
I think the same thing. I think Russell's gonna be the go-to guy next. They're gonna let him start, but the first interception, he's out.
Okay. Coach?
Let me tell you something. Mike Tomlin and everybody in the Pittsburgh Steelers nation is hoping and praying that they win. Because this guy's 10 years younger and he can play. I know Earl never thought Justin Fields could play. Let me tell you something. Okay, well, let me just tell you this. They blocked for this kid. He's a better version of Russell Wilson. He's athletic. He can run. He can make plays with his legs. He can make plays with his arms. And he will be their future. Okay? Between them two guys, it was my turn. Between them two guys, let's see. We'll just see. Okay.
Okay, Coach. Well, hold on,
appreciate the question. My brother that's out there cheering for the Steelers, I'm a Steeler fan.
So I'm gonna ask you real quick, Coach, since we got you. Real talk.
Uh-huh.
What the hell is the problem then? Because he don't get it done, Coach.
Right.
Help around him.
Oh,
I said on the last show that if Devontae Adams is smart, he will contact Mike Tomlin if he's smart. Okay,
Coach Pickens have been complaining about. Justin can't throw the long ball. That's what Russell Wilson does. He's very accurate throwing the long ball, and that's why Pickens is there, for the long shot.
Okay.
And I can't. They said Justin, he dig and dump those 10-yard passes when he throw the ball down the field. And you got to open that offense up because you got Harris back there, good running back. Got a couple good tight ends. You got Pickens, but you can't throw the ball to Pickens because Justin Fields can't get the ball down. No, the long ball downfield. So that's the problem, in my opinion.
So ain't no need to go get Devontae because you can't get the ball to him.
You can't throw the ball to Pickens because he's being double covered because the Steelers ain't got nobody else at wide out. But I ain't gonna win this argument. I get it. You asked for my opinion. I gave it to you. Now I respect.
All right, Coach.
Okay.
Hey, Coach, we got Mike Summers, chiming in right now. So.
My main man. And
James Ross. don't for 1 minute think that I'm all of a sudden a Steelers fan. I just agree that Justin Fields ain't getting it done. That's all.
I'm a show enough Steeler fan. 3 head coaches since 1969: Chuck Noll, Bill Cowher, Mike Tomlin. It's an institution of stability and credibility. Did you hear Barack Obama talking about his relationship with Dan Rooney the other night? Did you hear that? Man, let me tell you something, bro. I'm a Steeler fan, but I'm gonna tell you now. Everybody praying that boy Justin Fields play well because he's their future. Between them 2 guys, he is. I promise you that.
He's just okay, coach, and okay doesn't get it done.
Okay, that's your opinion. I get it. That's your opinion. He better than okay if you put some help around him. All quarterbacks got to have help. Move on to the next subject.
Hey man, you can only repeat the 12th grade so many times before we figure out that you ain't gonna pass.
Wow, okay, man.
Okay. Hey.
Hey, they'll graduate you because you just
some kids just need to go ahead
Because
and
you're getting too old, but he got youth on him.
just
We got a hell of a college football schedule today, guys.
Let's get to it, Coach.
All right. The early game is Alabama hosts the South Carolina Gamecocks. What's your take? Alabama has not lost back-to-back games, in-season games, back-to-back since 2007, Nick Saban's first year. They have a 79 home game, 79 consecutive wins at home against unranked teams. What's your take? Las Vegas likes Alabama having to give up 21.5 points. What's your take?
Oh my God. 21.
What's your take?
So, Coach, I'll kick this one off too, man. I got to be honest with you. Ain't no reason they shouldn't win the game. They will win the game. They're gonna come out. They'll be dialed in. Everybody's gonna be on their P's, Q's. Everybody will be paying attention. But Alabama giving up 21 points, that's a problem, that's a problem moving forward. That's all I got.
Okay. K-Mac, Earl, what you say? I know you Crimson Tide all day. You and K-Mac, what you say?
I mean, I'm still suffering from last week. That was the unranked team we played last week too.
Okay, I got a question.
Coach, you asked me a question, and
I want to hear from you. I
think today's game, in my opinion, is a pivotal game to give me a snapshot of what Caitlin DeBoer is going to be all about. Defensively, we suck. We can't stop a nosebleed. Our secondary, as Nick told us before the season started, the secondary is going to be our Achilles heel. So that's going to be the main problem. I just think that we got to stop playing with our food when we play those teams that we should beat. South Carolina's capable. So I think the Crimson Tide is going to win, but I'm still a little nervous. I've never been nervous when we played South Carolina when Nick was there, but now Nick's not there, so I got to be nervous about it.
Yeah, that 21 points though, Reese, that's a problem, man.
I know, because we ain't start nobody, K-Mac. I mean,
21 points.
It's sad. It's sad.
That's sad. We ain't never been like that.
Right.
I think 1 week after that Vanderbilt loss, you should be a little nervous. Yes. However, they won the last 3 out of 4 against South Carolina, so they should win this because they got to get prepared for next week to take the loss.
Man, we don't need your support.
Okay. So you Georgia anyway, so we don't need no comments.
They need this win because next week is Tennessee. So if you're nervous today, you're gonna be shaking in your boots next week.
Tennessee better make sure they win today.
Too. Yeah.
Tennessee got they call it the cocktail party, what they call it, Jacksonville. I mean, down in Florida. Tennessee got to win today.
Yeah, they got a tough one against the Gators.
Okay.
All right, Coach. Come on with your hate, Coach. Come on with your hate. Come on with your hate, Coach.
I ain't hating. I just did it for 30. I fed my family for 33 years doing it. So wherever you probably hating.
So now you trying to flex now?
No. Hey. I talked to a lot of people because this one caught me by surprise as well. So I solicited the input of a lot of friends and a lot of coaches about what happened last Saturday. And you know what? Of everybody I talked to, you know who had the most accurate account of what happened and why it happened? You know who it was?
Who was it?
Somebody we've all come to know and revere. K-Mac. K-Mac had the most accurate account of what happened. And
What
it
the hell?
was,
What the hell did K-Mac say?
in the world?
Hold on. Come on, coach. Come on, coach. Preach on.
In and out. I must have missed
Hey,
it
Coach, first of all,
and,
they don't even know what he said, but you tell him.
because he
okay.
hates Carolina.
And it wasn't about what he said today. It was what he said in week 4, the day of the Alabama-Georgia game, when K-Mac so profoundly stated that Alabama was the standard. Now let me finish.
Yeah.
First and foremost, understand these are not Kansas City Chiefs. These are 18 to 22-year-old young men. Okay? All right. And some of them making pretty good money, but they ain't making 40, 50, 60 million a year like Kansas City Chiefs make. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, they're 5-star at every position. This is a talented football team. It wasn't like Vanderbilt beat a bunch of scrubs. They 5 stars at every position. So they've been told all their life they're the standard. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let me tell you something, partner. This is the state of Alabama where they don't play about football. Earl, you're old enough to remember. You ain't that much younger than me. When there were posters that you could find in every store of Bear Bryant, the great Bear Bryant, walking on water.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, because K-Mac's right. And I ain't hating on you, K-Mac, because it wasn't just you. Partner, everybody was right for the pickings on that upset. Because let me tell you something, in credit to that Vanderbilt coach, Clark Lay, because he saw something that allowed Georgia to overcome a 28-0 deficit. Okay, he saw something, guys, and he went to work on it while Alabama, and it wasn't just them players. Let me tell you something, partner. It affects coaches too. Okay, and can you imagine the release of the pressure that Kalen DeBoer had playing Georgia in Bear Bryant Stadium on Nick Saban Field and winning? He was right for the pickings. Guys, let me tell you something. When you're a coach and real good players, you get so much sunshine blowed up your ass that you think a drop of your sweat will cure cancer if you're not careful. If you're not careful. And so listen, let me tell you something. No, that's real. Hey, I saw an interesting statistic. Show you what I'm talking about. Divorce rate in this country is 30%. That's high, isn't it? Huh?
Yeah.
Y'all also, can you see me?
Yeah.
It's 30%, K-Mac, Earl, Pam. Divorce rate for college football coaches is somewhere between 60 to 70%. That's real. That's real. Because you've been coddled. If fans see you're good at what you do, they think you can walk on water. And if you're not very careful, you carry that with you throughout your community, you got to stay prayed up if you're a college football coach and you're successful. I'm just telling you guys, I had a good friend of mine that was on Mike DeBoe's staff. You remember Mike DeBoe?
Yeah.
Mike DeBoe. Yeah.
I had a good friend that was on Mike DeBoe's staff. And Mike DeBoe's when he hired him, he said, "You play golf, don't you?" He said, "Yeah, I play golf." He said, "Man, good." He said, "Because we got what we call show up money. There are red elephant clubs all over the state, and a lot of them out of the state of Alabama. And if it's too far away, they'll fly you in, put you up, feed you, okay? But they want you to show up at the golf tournaments, different social functions, just so they can brag that it's going to be Coach so-and-so of the University of Alabama football program." And so, yeah, man, I'm excited to do. He said, "I'm going to tell you something now. It's pretty good hookup," he said, "and if you don't make at least 75 to 80,000 in show-up money," he said, "I'll reach in my pocket and pay you myself." They don't play about football in Alabama, guys. And that's why Nick Saban said this. And he built that football program on one fundamental truth. Accomplishments are a distraction. And when Alabama beat Georgia, instead of flushing that one down the toilet and let's look on to the next one, because the next one is the most important, they up there being the standard and being told that they're the standard and thinking that they could walk on water, and they were right for the pickings for what happened. And that's how Vanderbilt went 12 of 18 had 18 third down conversions and held that football for 42 minutes in a 60-second game.
That's crazy, yo.
That's what happened. That's what happened. And K-Mac, I ain't hating on you, my brother, but you spoke a profound word and you was right. They're the standard. Okay. Okay.
They better have a damn standard day. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, well, yeah. Well, and as Kurt Franklin said, today's a new day. You better get ready to play today. Okay. You better get ready today.
New day.
But hey, Coach, but real quickly, also on that game though, I saw something from the Georgia game and the game before that, when the quarterback Jalen came out and he talked about the coaching styles and the difference between Nick Saban and Kalen DeBoer, and how Kalen DeBoer encouraged them to celebrate their victories and their wins and their achievements and their accomplishments. And Pam, you remember this on the show? I said, we'll see how it worked.
Yeah.
But Nick Saban was like, his face was turned up like somebody had gave him a spoonful of vinegar or something, because he was like, hey, look, that ain't how you do this. I'm telling you.
Right.
If you let them run around and they start having birthday parties and blowing out candles, I'm telling you, they're gonna slip up. And he was right.
And boy, I mean, yeah, okay, but let me tell you something now. Shame on you, Nick Saban, because you said the easiest place to play is on the road. If you got to go on the road, if you want to go to bed. Well, that's bulletin. Come on, man. That's bulletin board material. And Nick Saban, you know better than that. The great, you set that boy up for failure.
Yeah, so he was part of the distraction, K-Mac.
Thank you.
He was part of the distraction, celebration, and overconfidence.
Hey, before we move on, please, before we move on, let's watch real closely. Y'all listen to Paul Feinbaum show and all them show. Man, there's folks down there, them elephants, them Alabama folks saying, we don't like the way he dressed. He's sitting on the sideline with a shirt with no collar. Put a collar. Now watch. If he out there today against South Carolina with a shirt with a collar on, look out.
That means he's been listening. That means he's been listening.
No, wait a minute. No, that means that he's succumbing to all that. Who cares? Listen, hey, I applaud that man when he took that job. He didn't have to leave Washington. He played for the national championship, but he thought enough of his talent to say, I can accept this position. Now walk in it, dog. Walk in it and coach them boys up. Let's get to the
pressure, coach. Is pressure.
Yeah, okay. All of it's pressure. The head coach, the head football coach at Jackson Olin High School got pressure. All of it's pressure. Saddle up, Kalen DeBoer. Saddle up.
Coach says it's all pressure. I ain't trying to hit it.
It is all pressure.
That's good, because it is. You're right. It's all pressure.
That's a fact. You listen to it. All right. I'm just telling you. It's so pressure.
He shouldn't have took it if he wasn't ready, huh?
Hey, remember that? You remember that Super Chicken? That cartoon Super Chicken? You knew the job was dangerous when you took it. You knew the job was dangerous when you. Yeah. But it go with it. So hey, guys.
Coach does some different kind of stuff, man.
Yeah, he be on it now.
He said, the Alabama people doing what, Coach? Ying.
Yeah. and everything was honky dory when you beat Georgia. He's still the same guy, and them still the same players.
Coach, you're right. They were complaining that he wear these sweatshirts, with the hoodies on the sideline.
Are you serious?
So it's crazy.
Hey, but here's what's real, and this is what the man has to fix, because this is a fact. People lie, numbers don't. In the last 6 quarters of football, Alabama has given up 67 points and surrendered 784 yards of total offense in the last 6 quarters of football. Okay, that's real. Okay, and that's your challenge. But in order to defeat your challenge, you got to not listen to all that stuff. You can't listen to it. You can't be affected by it. All right. So hey, guys, in the SEC, you got LSU hosting the Ole Miss Rebels. It's 2 high-powered offenses, guys, and 2 potential first-round draft pick quarterbacks, and it's Garrett Nussmeier and Jackson Dart from Ole Miss. What's your take? Las Vegas likes Ole Miss giving up 3.5 on the road. What's your take?
Well, I told you last week, Ole Miss was going to win. They did, and I think they're going to win again. I think they're better than LSU, and they're going to win this weekend as well.
Okay. K-Mac, what you say?
Yeah, well, yeah, somebody gonna win. Yeah.
Oh,
You don't like Ole Miss. You don't like Ole Miss. You don't like Ole Miss. I'm gonna tell you something, guys. They say in football that a defense travels, and Ole Miss is number one in the FBS in total defense. They're number one. Ole Miss has 24 sacks. Ole Miss has 63 tackles for losses. Okay, and Ole Miss playing real good defense. I tell you something, guys. This ain't a football game that Brian Kelly can afford to lose. I'm telling you now.
Man, nobody give a damn about Ole Miss. What you got, Pam?
We can't hear you, man.
She done muted herself. Hold on.
Ole Miss. I'm going.
You got Ole Miss? Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, now you're Ole Miss fan, huh?
No.
Really? Oh, okay.
I don't have a dog in this fight.
Okay. But why you pick Ole Miss then? Why you pick Ole Miss?
Because they're gonna win this game.
Yeah, because you've been listening to the coach. Don't let coach talk to his girlfriend.
He took over Reese's hashtag.
Coach is right.
Yeah.
No, he did not take over my ass. Reese is always right.
He's right. Earl Reese is always right. Earl Reese is always right. He always right.
Oh man. Hey coach, if it was somebody other than myself picking, I would say Ole Miss, should definitely win this game. Brian Kelly has lost control of what he wanted to accomplish in LSU. It's going to end up being a problem for him moving forward. Now, you talking about people that's been chirping, ying, 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 ying. It should be them doggone Bayou Tigers chirping about what they bought. Because what they bought and what they're getting ain't the same thing. I'm just that's just me. But that's if somebody else was picking. But since K-Mac is picking, the hell with Ole Miss.
He just won't go for Ole Miss.
Well, I tell you what, I'm going for the Death Valley effect. Guys, any one of y'all ever been to Death Valley State on Saturday night? I've
never been on Saturday night. I've been to the
state. And when I was an analyst for Jackie Sherrill, and we opened up with them on ESPN, and man, on Saturday night, man, and let me tell you something, partner, when they prod that tiger and you hear him roar throughout that stadium, through that PA system, it'll make the hair on the back of your neck stand up. LSU is number 13 in the country. Ole Miss is number 9. In Death Valley, with Brian Kelly, who K-Mac say can't coach a lick, but they people lie, numbers don't. LSU at night under Brian Kelly is 12-0. And this is a must-win game for him. I hate to be a homer, but I'm taking the Bayou Bingo, yeah.
Bayou Bingo, yeah.
I'm taking them Bayou Bingo, yeah. Hey, now look. I want everybody's input on this one because this was dear to my heart. Dear to my heart. Today at 3:30 Eastern Time, 2:30 Central, the Red River Rivalry. I'm popping my collar. You see all that red I got on. Oklahoma and Texas. They're going to split the Cotton Bowl down in half on the Texas State Fairground, the largest state fair in the country. OU, first time Oklahoma has played Texas when Texas was number 1 since 1984. Guys, what's up with the Red River Rivalry?
Oh, this is real easy. Texas 45, Oklahoma 7. It's easy.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Hey, Coach, just in the context, this is the Red River Rivalry, but Texas number 1 in the country. Oklahoma's not there yet. To be fair, it's SEC. It's fun to say this, but it's an SEC battle. First time.
You're right.
Yes, right. But 45-7 easy for me. Texas just that much better than Oklahoma.
Las Vegas likes Texas laying 14.5. If you're a Sooner fan, you catching 14 and a half. What say, K-Mac? What say?
Man, look, Coach, I'm definitely gonna go with Texas. They're the number one team in the country. They look better than anybody else that we've been looking at. But it's a backyard rivalry. You know, anything's possible. But I just haven't seen Oklahoma to date put enough together to be able to have enough to take down Texas, because Texas got they got 5.5 stars at every position.
Not
they got 5.5 at every position, and that's grading on the curve because some of them are 6.5. So they have the athletes stacked on top of the other athletes, and if anything happens, they'll end up on top, but it may end up being 45, 38, whatever.
So Oklahoma covers 14 and a half. Oklahoma covers 14 and a half. You tell me that, K-Mac?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay, good. Pam, you got
because it's backyard rivalry. I'm gonna get that for a backyard rivalry.
45-7. That's what I said.
45-7. I don't know, Coach.
Damn, Reese.
You've been
gracious, Reese.
He's been dying to get back at me because I came down on Drake May. Okay,
that's all it is.
He's been dying to get it at me. Come on, Pam, talk to me.
Coach, we all love upsets, but it won't happen today.
Okay.
Go with the number one team.
You going number one team?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you something, guys. Here's why the Red River rivalry is the greatest rivalry in college football. Okay. Excuse me, Iron Bowl.
Coach, hold on, wait a minute, Coach. No. You're wrong, Coach. You grew up in Oklahoma, I get it.
No.
You played in the state of Texas, I get it. Coach, you're wrong, though. You're wrong.
Well, I listen to you. Will you listen to me?
Yeah.
I listen to you.
Hey, Coach, just because we listen to it don't make it right.
Yeah.
Give me my turn. That's all I'm saying.
Give me his time.
Okay. I love you guys. I love you guys.
What you got, Coach? Make your best case. Come on.
The Iron Bowl is a classic, but it's involved between two iconic teams, and both of them have had success in modern day footballs, Heisman trophies, national championships on both sides. Oklahoma ain't got nothing but Oklahoma football. And OSU is second bananas. It always will be. Kick rocks. I'm surprised they even let the Thunder, the basketball team, the NBA. I'm surprised that they let that come to the state of Oklahoma. It's a very small state, okay? And they live off of Texas recruits. Baker Mayfield, Billy Sims, Brian Bosworth, Thomas Lott, Greg Pruitt, Joe Washington. They live off of Texas recruits, and they got nothing else. I'm in from the state of Oklahoma. It's a folklore. OU football is a way of life. When I was a kid, Gunsmoke with Matt Dillon used to come on Thursday night. When the Barry Switzer show came on, you got half of Gunsmoke because they wasn't going to stop the Barry Switzer show. There ain't nothing. There ain't nothing else. Now, Texas is a better football team, but I'm going to tell you something, guys. So far this year in college football, beware of the number one spot. If you don't believe it, ask the Crimson Tide.
I agree.
If you don't believe it. Now, I'm going to tell you. Now, let me tell you something, guys. Let me tell you something. Oh yeah. By the way, beware. Ask the University of Georgia about that number one spot. I don't think, and I've talked to a number of football coaches, that Texas has some holes in it. Okay? And there's some things. I'm not sure who's the best team in the country. Oh, granted, yes, Texas is number one this week. But I'll promise you this. I love the Sooners and 14 and a half points. And I'm excited to see what this boy Michael Hawkins is going to do today, because he's a stallion. He is a stallion. And if Oklahoma can somehow make this game ugly, guys, it's Red River. I'm telling you something. And it means more. It means more to Oklahoma than it does to Texas. The state of Texas has University of Texas, Texas A&M, Baylor, TCU, University of Houston, Houston Astros, Houston Rockets, It's Texas. Oklahoma ain't got nothing but Oklahoma football. That's fact.
Well, if that's the case, I mean, they should have better players then if that's all they got.
Hold
They
up,
should have
bro.
better players. I mean,
Wait a minute.
but it's okay.
Look at the history. K-Mac, look at the history of that program now. National championship. And see, that's the danger about where they're going. Because understand something. Oklahoma people ain't going to the SEC trying to be Arkansas or Missouri. They're going there with the mindset of being Georgia and Alabama and LSU. That's what they're going there to do. Now, the heat's on, I get it, the heat's on Brent Venables, but he made his name coaching defense at Clemson. He's got to do that today.
Yeah, and it's gonna be tough because they starting quarterback and their backup quarterback probably better than most quarterbacks on most teams in the college football.
I get it, but I'm telling you guys, I don't know if the number one spot, if we're ready to declare who's really Texas is number one today. I give you that. They're number one today. Let's see. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yep. Hey guys, Ohio State hits the road for the first time to be tested at Oregon. They hit the road first time to be tested at Oregon. Come on.
I don't know.
Ohio State loses today, by the way. They lose.
Ooh, okay.
Oregon?
What?
Oh my God! Come on, bro.
Why you just don't like that's personal.
No, you're Ohio State, but hey, coach, remind me, Oregon's ranked where? I'm sorry.
Oregon number 3, Ohio State number 2. Dylan Gabriel.
Yeah,
Dylan Gabriel.
That's what I thought. Yeah. Okay. Oregon wins that game.
Mm-hmm. I tell you what. Go ahead.
Go ahead, coach.
This is a high dollar team. Ohio State's a high dollar team. First time they've been tested. But guys, they have not played the most impressive schedule so far. But 21 times this season, Ohio State has been in the red zone. They've scored every time. 12 times with touchdown passes, 8 times with running the football, and 1 field goal. 21 times in the red zone, they've scored every time. Dylan Gabriel, the kid transferred from Oklahoma, is running things up there. Dan Lanning's a hell of a defensive coach. What I want to see the game be a game deep into the fourth quarter to see if Ryan Day and the Ohio State people can handle that pressure. That's what I want to see. Oregon's laying 3. I think Oregon's catching 3. Oregon's catching 3. So we'll see. Mm-hmm. We'll see.
Look, Oregon hadn't been able to block for that quarterback. That quarterback had the brakes beat off him so standing back there, been rolling around back there. It looked like Bryce Young, but he's still a good quarterback. He still can throw that ball. But I'm telling you right now, if Ohio State gets up and they get that defensive line cranked up and they realize that they can have their way with that offensive line and touch that quarterback, all that glitz and glamour from that Oregon quarterback is going to fall off pretty quickly. And then it's going to be upon Ohio State if they can continue to score. So I don't like Ohio State. I don't like nothing that they stand for. But at the end of the day, that Oregon team, I don't know if they're going to be able to withstand that defense.
I just want to leave you guys with this statement right here, and I'll let Pam chime in after this. Michigan went out to the Northwest. We saw what happened with them. It's tough when you go from one coast to the other. Well, not coast to coast, but when you got a long road trip, same thing's going to happen with Ohio State. They're going out to Oregon. Oregon, they got game day there. They own just like we own Good Morning Game Day. They got their own game day going on, and they out there ready to go, and they're going to beat the Ohio State. The only competition they had was Iowa, and I was suspect. Anyway, that's the only tough team OSU has played so far. So that's why I'm picking Oregon. I mean, you got to know your facts, people. I know my facts. Let's go.
What you got that coffee cup?
Really, you're always right. You're always
right. What the hell you got that damn coffee cup, man? That damn cup down.
What is he drinking? Just after all of that, I made my decision. I don't know all the facts on Oregon, but I'm going with Coach on this one. I'm going with you.
No,
he gave you the facts 21 times in his own.
I mean, come on, man.
That was against not so talented team, fam. Iowa was the most talented team they played so far, and they're not that good. So
Mm-hmm.
your percentage is going to be high in terms of red zone.
They're gonna touch. They're gonna touch. They're gonna touch. You know what's about Pam? It's that doggone transfer that he keeps telling us is gonna be the Heisman Trophy winner in Oregon. And at the end of this, I told you he wasn't that guy. And when he gets touched up today by Ohio State, you gonna come away saying, "Oh damn, maybe he wasn't that guy." I'm just trying to tell you.
Well, he ain't gonna say that because he ain't gonna admit it, but he'll know it.
Hey, guys, before we run out of time, how about hitting it and quitting it right quick?
Well, no, Coach, before we do that,
Wait, Coach.
Wait a minute.
Yeah,
Before we do that, we got to talk about Colorado and Kansas State.
I was going to get to that. Okay. What about Colorado?
Let's get to that. Let's do it.
You tell me.
Do that one.
Okay.
Colorado wins that because I think Dion is trying to convince his kids. They finally believe in the fact that if they block up front where the big guys are, they take you up front, they can beat most people. That's what I think.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. I would couldn't agree more.
Okay.
I'm looking forward to Colorado. I'm looking forward to seeing what Colorado does with this newfound belief that they can block and they can act their offensive and defensive lines can hang with some of the team, most of the teams in the country, and they can take advantage of that speed. I look for them to come back rested. Look for them to come back healthy.
Yeah.
I look for them to come back with a new level of energy. And I'm telling you, this team is going to look very, very explosive off the ball today versus what they've done in the last 2 weeks. Last 3 weeks, right? Because they was off.
Versus Kansas State. Kansas State. Okay.
All of that with Colorado. I think they'll be well rested. I think they got belief with action. Now they're actually putting it together on the field. But we can't leave without your picks on UNC, Georgia Tech today. What do y'all think?
I told you the victory. The Colorado K-State, very well coached team, coming to Folsom Field first time since 2010. Deion Sanders, Shadir, certainly Travis Hunter. I'm excited for Colorado. The bottom line, in my way of thinking, that Deion Sanders is 4-1. That's 5. He's got 7 left, 2 to get bowl eligible. So he got 7 more opportunities to win at least 2 more football games. That Big 12 is, I thought everybody had Utah going in. They got beat last night by Arizona State.
I know, man.
Who's the best team in the Big 12? If Deion, and I'm pulling for Prime, if he looks good tonight and can hold serve at home, they'll be a top 25 team when the rankings come out on Monday. No question.
Boy, look, that's going to set the world on fire once again.
Yeah, well, K-Mac, you say you couldn't coach every way on the website, there, but man, you didn't chip it. Ooh, Lord, a fan, have mercy.
Hold on, man. You know what?
Now you're going to Medley. Now you're going to Medley. You done gone to Medley. Okay.
Let's let him get in the top 25. Then we had that conversation. How about that?
He beat K-State. Saturday he'll be in the top 25.
Well, then I guess I know what we'll be talking about next week. Then let's
all
get
right.
it.
I can't wait.
Pam, you wanted to bring up Carolina playing.
Yeah, I gotta get out of this. I can get to this game, but I want to get y'all's take on the game.
Georgia Tech wins that game. Yeah,
by 20.
Oh wow, by 20. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I believe they're gonna win the game. They're my pick today because I think they have a much better quarterback in Haynes King, and if he throws the ball well, although the one thing that Carolina has done really well at is going after the quarterback.
Okay.
At like 15 sacks. So if they can do that against him, and then Amarian has a great game, then we could win this game.
Yeah, Amarian's gonna have to have like 400 yards rushing in order for Carolina to win. So I'm not
it ain't gonna happen, but we'll see how they get after Haynes King. That's what I want to see.
Okay.
Hey, so Pam, quick question. Are you covering the game today? You going out to the game?
I'm trying. Yes, I'm trying to get
there. So do me a favor, because the real context of this game is this going to be the one that solidifies and put the nails in the coffin and get Mac Brown out of there. So when you go down to the press conference, I want to make sure that you listen very keenly and pay attention to his body language to see if this is going to be the one to make him say, okay, I'm done. That's all. I just want to know. That's all I want. That's all I want. Because look, I know they're not going to fire him in the middle of the season. I said, but if they come out and Georgia Tech puts up, 65 on them, I just want to see how they respond to that. That's all.
Are you predicting 65?
From Georgia Tech, yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Whew.
yeah,
Yeah, then he would be saying bye-bye.
yeah. I just want to. Well, I mean, he ain't gonna leave before the end of the season, but
No,
I
not
want to know.
for the end of the season, but he won't. Yeah, he won't stay after that.
Let's see what. Let's get what Mike Summers said. Georgia Tech will be UNC today. Tell Coach I said. I said it, and he knows why. He can't explain.
I know exactly why. That's my serious dog, Mike Summers, man, my brother. I appreciate you tuning in, my brother. This guy is a big supporter of Homespun Sports and the Sports Shop, and a Hall of Famer at South Carolina State University. Oh yeah. Mike, thanks, man. We appreciate you.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Okay, so
Let's
you
get
want my take? You want my take on North Carolina?
Let's get it, Coach.
I got a question, Pam. This 3 straight losses. If Georgia Tech goes, it's in Keenan Stadium, right? It's on the campus.
Yep.
So if they lose to Georgia Tech, that's 4 in a row.
Yep.
Yes. They lost 3 in a row already, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, you want my take?
Yes.
Let's dance. Let's shout. Shake your body down to the ground. The victory tour continues. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, you know when it was like when them Jacksons all 5 of them was lined up in the head, was popping back and forth.
Let me point the coach.
It's the victory tour. It's the victory tour. It's the last time. If you love the Jackson 5, this is your last time to see them together. Shake your body down to the ground. Let's shout. Take it over. Yeah, that's what you think.
We get it, Coach.
Yeah. Hey guys, let's hit this black college football, man. We got a lot of HBCU fans out there watching. Let's hit it and quit. Boy, I tell you what, that Pine, man, I went to Prairie View, but and they won. And congratulations to Pine Bluff, won their first game in the SWAC 21-17 last night. And I don't think it was because Pine Bluff was so good. It was because Prairie View was so bad. That was a pillow fight, guys. That was a pillow. Did y'all watch that?
No.
That was a pillow fight.
No, I didn't just see that.
Okay, well, today on the campus of Alabama A&M, Lewis Cruz Stadium, you have the Bethune-Cookman Wildcats. They 0-5, and they're at homecoming at Alabama A&M 2-3. I know who Earl got.
Homecoming. Earl is homecoming.
I mean, H-O-M-E. C-O-M-I-N-G. It's homecoming, y'all. No, okay. The Bulldogs got this. We're gonna beat the brace off Bethune-Cookman.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you should. They ain't won a game. All right.
And look, and they ain't gonna start today either.
Yeah. You know what, guy? We talked about, mentioned it briefly when we started doing this hit it and quit it. It makes you wonder what might have been at Bethune-Cookman if Ed Reed could have just kept his mouth shut. I mean, and we don't go into that too deep because we got some more games to cover. But Mississippi Valley 0-5 at Alabama State. What's your take, guys?
The Bulldogs gonna take that one. The Bulldogs gonna take that one.
Hey, Kim, man, stop playing. No, Alabama State's gonna win that one. And they the Hornets and not the damn Bulldogs. Stop playing.
Okay. Alcorn is 3-3, and they hit the road and go to Grambling in Eddie Robinson Stadium. Grambling 3-2, Alcorn 3-3. Who wins that game, guy?
Grambling.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, and this was a big one. This is a big one to me. And this is special. And follow this one closely, guys, because today the Southern University Jaguars hit the road and come to H-Town and take on the Texas Southern Tigers. Both of these teams are 2-3. What's your take?
Texas Southern probably, coach, because that's what I'm picking. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'm going Texas Southern, but mainly because they got to come to Houston. So
yeah.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something, K-Mac. I got Texas Southern too, and it ain't mainly because they got to come to Houston. I'm taking Texas Southern mainly because, and it's so sad to see that program in the shape that it's in. I'm taking Texas Southern because Southern ain't worth a damn. Okay, quite frankly. That's why I got Texas.
Hey. All the players joined the band.
No.
Damn.
No, hold up. Let me just say this. And we talked about it last week about, do white people respect HBCU football?
Yeah.
Last Saturday on Mumford Stadium. Now, guys, I'm tell you, I was the offensive coordinator for Marino Chasm at Southern in 1988, and I can tell you personally, that's hallowed ground. Mumford Stadium. It's tough on the bluff. Okay. And when Southern travels to Houston, they brag, we're gonna bring more than you have show up. It's 3.5 hours. And they brag about it. But last Saturday,
Damn,
Nickel State went to Mumford Stadium and whipped on Southern till their ass striped like a barber pole, 51-7. 51-7. And I'm telling you right now, I talked to some Southernites, and they are hotter than fish grease. That old boy Terrence Graves, I'm telling you something now. Southern got money. They got a law school. Southern got money, and they don't play that, man. K-Mac, you have a background in the SWAC. Have you ever been to a tailgate on Southern's campus?
Yeah, actually, I have. Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna tell you something, man. That's big doings.
They still partying though. Don't worry now. They still getting the party on that.
Well, let me tell you something, partner. But they don't play that. They are embarrassed. They are embarrassed, and they are hot enough to. That could be.
I will say this, Coach. You remember what we said last week? I know we got to go. But you know what we said last week? Everybody, you was talking about the white people and other people respect HBCU football.
Yeah.
And like I said, that's all fine. But hell, we don't respect HBCU football. So. You know, I get it, but you know, we got to stop trying to blame other people. The fact that you let Nickel State come in there and beat the brakes off of you with the players that you could be recruiting anyway. Well, you telling me you can't? You telling me people gonna choose to go to school at Nickel State before they choose to go to school in Southern?
Hey, well, let me just. I'm just saying. Yeah, and I hear you. And we're about out of time, guys. But let me just tell you something.
Hey, Coach. One of the things that somewhat goes against what we're talking about now is the best. I think we're talking about black college football. The best team out there is right down the street from me. It's North Carolina Central.
All day long.
They went into Campbell and beat the brace. That's Campbell White School.
Yeah.
They went down to Boers Creek and beat the brace off of them.
Okay. All right.
Okay. So no, it is happening in some places.
Yeah. In some places, they 2-4. They got UVL. Virginia Lynchburg, we're in the MEAC side. Sacred Heart goes to Howard. Who wins Sacred Heart and Howard?
Howard. Oh no, Howard. Sacred Heart. No, Sacred Heart, baby.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything all with the heart, Reese, the heart.
Hey, you gotta go with the heart, baby.
You gotta go with the heart.
Okay, Delaware State, 1-5. They're at Robert Morris, 2-3.
Damn. I hate to say it. I mean, I may look at Robert Morris, but I go Delaware State.
It's kind of hard to lose to a team with somebody first and last name. Yeah, so I'm going Robert Morris.
Robert and Morris.
Okay. Merrimack is 1-4, and they're at Morgan, and Morgan is 3-3.
Mirror who?
Yeah, there you go. Okay, well, all right. Be careful. Morgan. Okay.
I ain't gonna lie, because sometimes I be listening to you call some of these teams they play. It's like a bunch of people in the neighborhood got together and created a college.
Well, K-Mac.
Winning though. But I'm like, where does school come from, man? What is school?
K-Mac, that's what you said about Incarnate Word.
Right.
I know.
That beat the brakes off of Prairie View last week. I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you.
Oh my God! Word. Oh my goodness!
Yeah, well, hey, they're ranked. Last week they were ranked number 15 in the FCS, and so
are you serious?
I'm just telling you, bro.
Wow!
I'm just telling you.
Hey, Coach, if we get if the sports shop, we get a team. Will you coach us?
I would be so honored. Yeah. I would be so honored.
We're gonna win too.
I want Pam as my offensive coordinator. Okay. I want Pam on my staff. Pam got to coach up my offense. K-Mac, you and Earl will be co-defensive coordinators. Co-defensive coordinator. Yeah. Hey guys, my time about up, fellas. Thanks so much for having me.
Hey, Coach, before you go, I want to remind people to keep locked in on Home Sports. That's your show. The Sports Shop, we right now rocking with some HBCU golfers here in the Raleigh area, man. We call it the SAS HBCU Invitational. They got 12 schools, 15 teams, man. It's all from HBCUs, and they're going to be competing for a big time prize this weekend. So keep it on in the sports side. You're gonna see a lot of footage, a lot of interviews associated with that.
Hey, right quick, it was a big one. We got to mention this. How about James Franklin hitting the road, going across 2 time zones to take on USC, and partner, it's a torch under Lincoln Riders behind with them Southern Cash Trojans, buddy. He got to win.
That's the reason USC is gonna win this game. And you're right about it.
You got USC, a big one, guys, big one. Hey man, guys, thanks. I enjoyed it. Again, thanks so much for having me.
As always, man, it's a pleasure. We really do appreciate everybody chimed in, everybody joined in. We got Randall, we got James Ross, we got Blackwell, we got Mike Summers, man, we got Kendrick out there joining in with us. Man, thank you all for supporting us. We really do appreciate it. We look forward to this week. Enjoy some football, and let's go. Roll Tide roll.
Be careful to be the standard.